We recently got 2 new Missouri Foxtrotter horses. The bay is a mare that we plan to keep for ourselves, and then the sorrel stud colt we purchased with a new owner already in mind, a friend and acquaintance who had been searching for a new horse and had asked us, JR, to keep his eye out for the perfect one. When JR happened to run across these 2 horses, he really felt like the sorrel stud colt would be a perfect fit for our friend. But the only drawback is they are 3-year-olds and they have hardly been handled, which is not the most ideal situation. Just getting them in the trailer to get them home was quite an ordeal. Both of the horses pretty much had to be manhandled to get in the trailer, which is not normally what we would want to do, but because of the situation at hand, that's just how we had to get the job done at the moment. The mare was much worse than the stud colt, but we did get them home safe and sound. JR started working with both the horses that night. He wanted to get them to a point where they could be handled safely as quick as he could. Over the first couple of weeks, we showed quite a bit of Burrnadette, the mare's progress, her training, settling in, all the good stuff. But we didn't show quite as much of Junior, the stud colt. He and the mare were really different in their personalities. She was very reactive and fearful, and he was in your pocket, wanted to be your friend and please you. Because of his personality, JR was able to get a lot done on him quickly, and in just a few short weeks, this horse went from barely being handled to riding and even driving, and just doing excellent. And that's about where we want to catch you up with Junior, which is what JR started calling this colt. He had done a bunch of riding in the barn, so his first rides were in. He had done a lot of driving. He was doing really good, and it was time for his first trail ride. And JR actually invited his new owner, Brandon, down to go on the trail ride, which made it extra special.
Alrighty, everybody. We are up here in the woods above the farm, as you can see it down there in the distance. I don't like to start a trail ride on the horse's first ride out in the open. I like to get in an enclosed trail, and he's kind of looking at the mare. Hey, you quit, you look at me. So I had Isaac bring me up here, and we're gonna go for a ride. I'm gonna try to start off leading, and you're gonna have 2 views because Brandon's agreed to be my other cameraman. So hopefully, if anything happens bad, Brandon will capture it on film and it'll go viral. But let's pray that nothing eventful happens. Telephone. Maybe it's God. Maybe he heard we were about to pray. Nope, it's Emery. Angel. Hello. Junior, God gave me dominion over you. So let your will fall right in line with my will. Keep me safe. Lucky, you keep him safe, but I trust you. And let's make this a good learning experience and come back safely. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
All righty, here we goes nothing. Walk, walk, walk up. Good boy.
Okay, everyone, we've never done this before, but we were sent a product, and we're going to do a quick review on it before getting back to the trail rides. At first, we weren't quite sure about it, but I think we're going to end up actually liking it and using it quite a bit around here.
So CC Tool Company off of Amazon sent me this saying they liked my content and that I probably could use it. So what it is a battery-powered pole saw from CC Tool. Here's the company's name, CC Tool, Seesii, and I have not used it yet. So I just unboxed it, and I thought it was just a pole saw, but I'm pretty excited because I found out I can actually use it as just a hand chainsaw. So I'm thinking I'll be able to use this on horseback, riding my trails, hi-yah, and chopping trees. Oh, that guard flips back. I was wondering about that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it doesn't get in the way.
So, looks like it has a little thing for bar oil. Isaac, you want to add some bar oil for me?
There's a little fill thing on this side, too.
Yeah, just fill her halfway up or so. I've got the batteries all charged up. So, I'm going to do a little bit of a review real quick. Okay, so I primed use the primer button to get the gear oil on the chain. There's a safety button on the side. Feels pretty good, actually. Okay, these limbs here have been bothering me, so I'm gonna hook it up to the pole saw and I'll try to cut that where I can make it through this path back to where I'm gonna do the barn addition. To go from chainsaw to pole saw, you just
Put the pole in the place of the battery.
Yep, the saw goes where the battery goes, and then down here the battery goes down there. So see that it's all clipped together good. It is. Cool. All right, so let's go see. Cut number 1.
Sure. Should be.
Okay, it got through that one eventually. Had a little bit of trouble. I did not check to see if the batteries were fully charged. I had it on there for about an hour, which I think should be enough. Oh, let's go up and do the ones in the yard I need to do. So I just wanted to show something we just learned. Of course, I read all the manual, but this is a safety latch that keeps that from backing off. That's why that stopped the first time. It was user error, not its problem. Well, these get in the way when I'm mowing. I've been wanting to take these down, but I couldn't reach. Oh, next thing I wanted to do is check and see how far this goes. Huh? Yeah.
Oh, wow, it goes really far.
Oh, and that's cool. It draws itself back up. Hold that, Isaac. Oh yeah, it can reach pretty dang far. That's nice.
That one doesn't need that.
Very cool. Fairly inexpensive, so you can't expect like just, you know, power to go logging with it. But my first impression is it's going to be very handy for me. Mostly, some as a pole saw. I needed to saw those off. I've been doing it. But I think I can run this in a saddle pad or saddle bag on my trails and clean the branches out that are too low to clip or too high to clip with a regular chainsaw from horseback. I can just teach my gentlest horses to use that, and I bet that'll work out really good. Get out, good boy. There we go. There we go. You're all right. We're not looking at boogers. No boogers out here. Just to help his confidence, go ahead and take the lead. Just keep moving and kind of move fast. You know what I mean? We're gonna go at a good clip. Yep. Walk. A little faster. Yeah, that's a good speed right there. Yep, he's being pretty good. Can't blame a young dude for looking at a few things. Everything's brand new to him, you know. I don't think he'll be a spooky horse, even though he just spooked at that tree, you know. It's just a learning curve. When he does get real bad stressed, his reaction is to rear up, not to buck, which I prefer. Yeah, keep going down the trail. Yeah, because a rear up is a lot easier. You can grab their neck and just stand there. You know, bucking, I fall off. This is called the Main Ridge Trail, and it's just nice and flat and good dirt, so it's easy on them.
This is nice.
Yeah, so we don't, you know, I'm not going to ride him down any hills. I'll ride him up a little bit. Not too big of a hill. I'll ride him uphill, but downhill's really hard on their joints until they get strong. Yeah. That also gives me a good time frame to get on and off, you know. Not push him too hard. All right, pull off the trail 6 or 8 feet. I want to try to take the lead again. He'll learn more leading than he does following. And then go ahead and start your camera again. Walk. Walk. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Boy. Walk up. What the hell's that? He said. Good boy. You are okay. That's a log. We're not allowed to spook at stuff. He's just trying me, see what he's trying me to see what he can get away with more than he is actually scared. He's gonna find out the answer is nothing. Well, you got to realize too, every time, this is the first ride. This morning, what you saw me do, I didn't tell you, but that was the first time he was ever rode without somebody on a lead rope. Yeah, like usually I have somebody stand in the center and hold him on the lead rope. So this is just his second ride and first day not being on a lead rope. Now the driving has been by itself. Good boy. Walk up. Walk up. Walk up. Good boy. Walk up. Walk up. We're only going to go about 2 miles because he's young, you know, he's got to build a...
He's keeping a pretty good little foot there.
Yeah, the more I, you know, tapping on him, working on him and making him go and talking, it's trying to get his mind distracted from looking for boogers, you know. That's why I told you we're going to go pretty fast, because I don't want to give him time to get afraid of something. Right now he's wanting to be afraid of that stump and I'm trying to talk him out of it. Yeah, that's another reason I wear spurs. People in the videos, they always think spurs are cruel. They don't know what they're talking about. But like right there, I was tickling and tapping with his right side with that spur so that he wouldn't look on the left at that stump that he was afraid of. So it's a tool that is helpful in training, helpful everywhere, you know. I ain't gonna use spurs to be cruel to him. just took a little break and walked them for several hundred yards down a hill, and now we're gonna get back on and go back to the house. That's far enough for our first ride. By the time we get back, it'll be almost 2 miles. Walk. Walk, buddy. Walk. Good boy. What a good, smart horsey you are. You're okay. Oh. 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 All right, we made it back on a successful trail ride. I just like to walk them the last little bit, keep from barn souring, and you know, I don't want to have a fight in the last 10 minutes.
Nope, it's gone so well. There's no point in going downhill this time.
Good boy. I give him an A+.
Junior was with us for about a month, and JR worked with him every day. He just flew through his training. He's a very smart boy, and by the time he went off to his new owner's home, he was at a place where Brandon is now able to work with him himself and continue that training. We did geld Junior before he left the homestead here, and he's pretty much made a full recovery from that. I know his new owners were trying to think of a name from him, but while he was here, JR jokingly started calling him Junior after himself, and I guess the name ended up sticking, and he is officially Junior. At this point, he is all settled in at his new home, and we couldn't be happier for him. From here, I just wanted to do a few updates for you guys on some of the horses that I know there's questions about. So I don't know if you guys remember, but this is Poncho. This is Rebekah's horse, our daughter. She got him last year, and if you remember, he was just stick thin. I wanted to show you how much he's changed and how good he's looking. I mean, he was so thin, and he's put on quite a bit of weight. And look at his mane. His mane was completely rubbed out to, you know, there was nothing. And it's growing out good. Becca's been working hard with him. He's gone on his first trail rides and all that. So if you want to see more Poncho and him going out on the trails and all the training that Becca's doing with him, you can go over to her channel that she started. It's called Ranching with Rebekah. And she has quite a few videos out, and she has a handful more she's going to be posting soon. So, and I'm sure you'll see a lot of Poncho. So he just got his new shoes put on, and that's why he's in the round pen right now. They look good. Hey, you little stinker. So he actually stays down at Grandma's for the most part. She has an extra stall down there. So Becca's been keeping him down there. So he's not in our barn as much as some of the other horses, but he's doing good. He's a very curious horse, for sure. And very pretty. Okay, and then I just wanted to update you guys on our two Clydesdales, Beauty and Oliver. So Beauty has been in with Oliver, and she has been breeding. So we'll have to be getting her an ultrasound soon. We may wait here in a few days because it will be her follow-up heat cycle. See if she comes into heat. If we don't see any sign, then we'll be taking her in to the vet to see if they're gonna have a baby. Huh, guys? So, and then also, it is, this month is Oliver's 2-year anniversary with us. So he has officially been here 2 years with us. I know a lot of you know his story. It's a pretty incredible story. And he also has a birthday coming up. He's going to be 4 years old, which I cannot believe. So I'm going to do a video for him in honor of him and just for everybody to enjoy. But we'll probably combine his, you know, his birthday and his 2-year anniversary, I'm thinking. So we'll get a video done. That'll be a fun one to do. And hopefully by then we'll have a baby announcement. So they're doing good though. Oliver, so he doesn't have alfalfa right now. He gets it in the morning and in the evening. And in between, he just gets regular grass hay, and he does not appreciate the grass hay. He does not at all. He's munching away there, but I can tell he's aggravated. He keeps flinging his nose saying, "Where's my alfalfa?" He'll eat it, but he's just not as crazy about it. Huh, bud? Okay, now we're gonna go down the road and see our other Clydesdale, Nattie. I wanna show you how she has put some weight on, and then we'll go out and see Darlin. You can see how her baby bump has grown. Okay, here comes Nattie. Usually everybody's coming together because they want their grain. Come on! Even the horses on this side are coming. Here she comes. Here comes my girl. Okay, so we're down here now with Nattie, and then we have Chantilly, and then we have Burrnadette. And there was a little alfalfa back here. They're going crazy over it. So Nattie, she is our Clydesdale. If you don't know it, she'll be 2 this summer in July. We've been having a hard time getting weight on her, but I have been feeding all of these guys, and Prince and Patty, they're coming. I've been feeding since our last video we did on Nattie. She stayed in the barn for a while, but now she's back out here in the pasture because she just couldn't handle the barn. She was going crazy, being pinned up and away from her buddies. So I put her back out here. We put a trough, and I'm just feeding everybody grain and supplements, which is good for everybody. They need it. But, you know, she has to fight for a little bit. But so it's, you know, different than if they're in a pen all by themselves, you know. But she just couldn't take. She's just a baby. She could not take being in the barn 24/7. So I put her back out here, and she's starting to fill out. She has put some weight on her frame, not like a massive amount, but she is putting some weight on. So everybody's very dirty right now. The only thing is she started rubbing her mane out again. She rubbed it out last year. So tomorrow it's supposed to rain, but then the next couple days it's gonna be really hot and sunny. So I'm gonna get her and Chantilly out. I'm hoping Becca will help me, and we will give them baths, do a whole spa day, and then we'll go weigh Nattie. And I'll videotape all of that so you guys can see it. So that'll be kind of fun. Chantilly's never had a bath before though, so we'll have to see how that goes. But look at her. She definitely needs one. She's sweating right now because it's one of the first hot days of the year. So, and then we have Burrnadette. So Burrnadette, JR, she was in the barn. JR's working with her a bunch, but he has a bunch of other horses he's working with. So he got her to a point. She's very green broke, but a point where we can catch her now out here. And so her training is paused, and she is out here with her buddies now. She and Nattie are very, very, very buddied up. Here's Prince. Hi, buddy. He just got here. Burrnadette sticks to Nattie like glue. I'm not sure if Nattie loves her or not, but I don't think she has a choice. So they're good buddies. So that's what Burrnadette has been doing. So if you haven't seen Burrnadette's story, and you know, she had all those burrs and everything in her mane, and she has quite a few videos out. You can go back and watch all of them. Okay, we're gonna go check on Darlin now. And here is Miss Darlin, and you can see that baby is growing. She's got quite the baby bump. A lot of you know her backstory, but we got her over the past summer thinking she was not bred. She ended up being bred, thankfully, to a registered stallion. And we do have the breeding dates that she was in with the stallion, which was May 25th through July 8th is what we were given. So she has like a 2-month window of when her due date could be. So we're going to start looking for a foal the beginning of May. Of course, it could come even a little bit sooner, but how she's looking, we don't think it will. JR's really thinking she'll go until June, but we definitely know the signs to look for. We're not seeing anything yet, but it is getting time to start preparing, bring her in, get her off of the pasture. We don't want to risk getting fescue talk toxicity. So she'll be coming into the barn or a dry lot really shortly, and we're excited to see what this little foal will look like, kind of our surprise foal for the year. If you want early updates on Darlin, her pregnancy, when she goes into labor and the foal, all of that good stuff, you can head over to Patreon. That's kind of where we do that. We do daily uploads over there, or as much as we possibly can, and try to keep everybody up to date. There is a $5 fee for joining. That's our lower tier on there. It's a great way to support our channel, our homestead, our horses, if you care to do that. But we also try to give back as much as we possibly can, and keep everybody on top of everything that's going on. So just in case you want to check it out, I'll put a link in the description of this video and also right up here in the corner of the screen, and you can just click on it and it'll take you right there. Although this foal was not planned by us, we are very, very excited to meet it. A baby is always a blessing. And what's more fun than a surprise baby? It's going to be fun to see the color that it turns out. The sire is black, and then Darlin is a tricolored buckskin Tobiano. So there's quite a few variations this foal could come out having. So you don't miss the arrival of Darlin's foal, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and always turn on that notification bell. That way, as soon as we release a video, you're notified. We'll talk to you in the next video. God bless you all.